I had to come to the basement of the mausoleum because it's all granite and marble. And as you can hear, it echoes and is rather cool. It is so cold in here, in the building in general, because why would corpses need heat? And ashes. There are just so many, especially kind of old-ish graves in this basement. It's got to be some of the oldest in the whole cemetery, as far as when they were born. But look at some of those birth years. It's incredible. And you realize, gee, they probably don't have anybody to remember them anymore. Or if they do, they never come to the cemetery or to the mausoleum. Because with a lot of families, once you're dead, you're just dead, and that's it. But some of the features of this mausoleum at Crown Hill are the beautiful stained glass. Incredible detail. It's pretty amazing. You just wonder what that would cost if you had to make it brand new today. But one thing I noticed, probably won't be picked up on video, is there is a bit of a low frequency hum or wind in this building. And I don't think it's air conditioning. And there's certainly no wind outside right now, or stained glass. Beautiful. As we walk through here and look at more, I don't know about you, but I'm fascinated by all this. I come out here every so often and just wander. Here's somebody with multiple degrees, and look how long ago he's been gone. But the floors are all this beautiful marble and granite that is horrendously expensive, was then and is now. Here's one of the expensive ones. I forget what they go for, but they're almost the price of a down payment on a house, basically, which is just nuts for someone to go to that expense, but that's just me. But it gets slightly more modern down here, and just a different color of stone as well, more red or pink. There's tons of columbariums with cremated remains, which is probably mostly what this all is right here, even though they're not visible through glass. And then you come over here, and there are some behind glass, and this building is loaded with those. The latest kind have lights inside, which is really cool to be able to see better for your loved one's ashes, or cremains as they're known in the funeral industry. And we're going to wind up this part of the video with another lovely, lovely stained glass window here in the basement. It's probably about 50 degrees. Like I said, who needs to be kept warm when they're in their grave? Well, here we are again at Crown Hill Cemetery, Wheatridge, Colorado. And I'm just taking a walk, visiting my parents as well. I'm always on the lookout for interesting graves, graves with unusual last names, and especially really old graves. And this section right here that I'm in right now has a few. I can't remember when the cemetery opened, 1920s-ish, but if you look, we can kind of see some of the dates. You just say, you look at when this person was born and when they died. That was a long time ago. And Woodmen of the World was a men's lodge, like the Elks. But there's a lot of pretty old ones. There's a lot of military ones. I mean, that's somebody that was in the World War I more than likely. Maybe even before that, which is a long, long time ago. And then we'll walk over to at least one more, because this is kind of stands out. It's above ground and like an obelisk. And it is one of the older ones in this general vicinity. At rest, I always like that. But I'm fascinated by the funeral industry and cemeteries, and I just thought I would share a couple minutes of my journey today to visit my parents with you.